4, 3,
2, 1.
Put everything down and crank your speakers up.
It's time for
The Realest Podcast.
Oh yeah!
We got us a new world champion!
Hey, what is going on, guys? You're listening to the Realest Podcast, and welcome to the Wrestlemania 33 prediction show. I'm joined by always Andrew Bass and the part-timer himself, Kyle Lapoy.
You're so nice to Andrew, man. I'm joined always by Andrew Bass and the part-timer.
Hey, Andrew.
Oh.
What's up, Blake?
When's the last time you missed a show?
Oh my god.
Probably when I went to Boys State last year.
Hey, Kyle.
Hey Blake.
When's the last time you missed a show?
I can't remember. I'm always here in spirit. So
Yesterday.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. I was here.
So, WrestleMania 33, guys, the ultimate thrill ride. I thought I got the ultimate thrill ride yesterday. NXT.
Yeah.
What's up, Jamie?
This is like the kiddie ride tonight. That's what we're gonna end up having.
Oh, yeah. 100% the kiddie rides today. The ultimate thrill ride was yesterday. We're just getting ready for the hangover, I guess.
Right.
No, but Andrew, let's hear it. What all do you think?
I think the show is be exciting. I think that there could be some nice surprises that could happen, especially if somebody in particular, not mention any names, deletes the competition.
Yeah. By the way, everybody, Drew McIntyre has officially signed with WWE.
Yes, I was about to say that. I
Yes.
completely forgot. Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah, ESPN broke the news last night. He's gonna be here. Well, I mean, I don't like that he's gonna go back to McIntyre. Like, I want to be Galloway. I like Drew Galloway better than Drew McIntyre. I think it sounds better, but I don't know how it's gonna be. I mean, what if they give him his old gimmick, like that, being the chosen one with the same entrance music and everything?
I like the.
Well, he
I
was the
did
chosen one.
I did like the music.
Ooh, I got a good storyline already.
What's that?
Drew McIntyre, the old chosen one, versus Roman Reigns, the current chosen one. Vince McMahon, the special guest referee.
Who goes over?
I just remember in the past though of how much they fucked up him and his character, and then he left and really like kind of blew up, and everybody loves him, and now he's gonna come back kind of being more popular. But I hope they don't fuck him up again.
Right.
I don't think they will, but I hope they don't, because he's been great.
Right. Well, I mean, we got ourselves a jam-packed card. I mean, we could start with a kickoff show because we're actually going to have to be forced to watch the kickoff show. Obviously, I don't have it, but 2017 Andre the Giant Battle Royal.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you guys think will win that?
I'm going to take a wild guess. I'm going to take a Chris-like guess. You ready?
Oh no, Zack Ryder.
No, Zack Ryder's on injury, else I would have picked him.
Oh, Mojo.
I'm gonna call for Sami Zayn.
Really? Okay. That's an interesting one. That is an interesting one. He's possible. There's like a handful of guys that really have huge chances of winning this match. I don't know, man. What do you mean nobody? There's a good many guys. I could see Sami Zayn winning. I could even see Braun Strowman winning it, just like to kind of give him something. Because I mean, what else are you gonna give the guy? What else are you gonna do? I could see Samoa Joe winning that because he's got nothing going on. I assume he's gonna be in the Battle Royal, but I could be wrong. He might just be on the card to kind of interfere. I've been wanting to say that Finn Balor's gonna come back and win it, but thinking about it, that wouldn't really make much sense if you think about it. Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. I mean, I'm going to say, well, it's hard to say because we don't know exactly who's going to be in the match. Like, Sami Zayn is confirmed to say that. Like, I want to say Samoa Joe to win it, but I don't know if he's going to be in the match because he's not on the card.
It'll either be Sami Zayn or Samoa Joe.
Yeah, I'm going to sit here and say Samoa Joe because, I mean, it would make a lot of sense for him to win it right now, especially against other people.
Michael says, part-timer revolution. Let's go, Kyle. I hope Dolph wins. Michael says he hopes Dolph wins. Jamie says Sami Zayn. Or Jamie also said it will be Braun and Sami will be the last two. Yeah, the Royal
Braun has a good
Rumble
chance.
prediction will come true, but at Andre the Giant Battle Royal. Woo!
Hey, at least it's a battle royal. I mean, you got that.
Blake,
part
you haven't
right.
given your prediction. Who do you think is going to win?
Samoa Joe or Sami Zayn?
Well, no, you have to pick one person.
Sami Zayn.
Okay.
Samoa Zayn.
Samoa
Samoa.
Zayn.
Zane, yep, that's it. Although there's a good chance that we could see like last year some NXT guy come in just like and kind of like Baron Corbin did. That's a chance we could see also. So it's kind of hard to predict, but I'm hoping, like I said, I'm hoping for some surprises tonight. I want to start off with the Battle Royal to have surprises. I want to see somebody come in,
All right,
make a debut or return.
The Cruiserweight Championship, Neville and Austin Aries.
Austin Aries.
I think that the best guy on the Cruiserweight roster to kind of dethrone the king of the Cruiserweights would be Austin Aries, especially with how hot he's been lately. If you compare him to everybody else on the roster, he's really the guy to dethrone him. So I'm going to agree with Andrew and say Austin Aries.
Neville wins dirty.
Neville wins dirty. Okay. Yeah, I would love to see this feud continue because
I'm
there's
cool
no
with
one
that
else.
too.
Yeah, there's really like no one else to kind of be thrown into the number one contendership next. So I think this feud continuing and Neville winning dirty would be awesome. I'm still going to say Austin Aries though.
Yeah, I think Neville wins dirty, continues the feud. At some point, Aries does get the belt. Jamie says Samoa Joe will interfere in the Seth Rollins and Triple H match, and Finn will come out to help Rollins on turn against Rollins and join the faction Triple H and Joe and Owens. Neville wins double countout.
That's possible. These guys want to beat the shit out of each other.
Of all the things to be specific on, a double countout.
And
I don't know. I don't think they would want to end the match like that, a double count out, because I mean that would be really lackluster, especially to start off your show.
That's something that they do typically, though.
Yeah, I just don't like it at WrestleMania though, because it's a huge deal. I don't want a match to end like that personally, but it's possible that could happen.
now, last kickoff show match will be the Wait, Michael says, imagine Broken Hardy interrupt and say, "Alphas of America, I knew you'd come."
I think if they return, they'll be on Raw though. Personally, I think that'll happen. I mean, I'd rather them on SmackDown, but I think they're gonna put them on Raw just because they're the Hardys and they want them on like the #1 show.
Yeah. Now, the SmackDown Women's Championship, of course, this being literally every single woman on the roster.
Well, them saying that, like they said, any active woman on the roster, that I think that means that somebody's going to make a return or a debut. It's like, oh, we have this newest signee or somebody returning. Because like, they made it so vague that it can be really anybody. Like Naomi can make a return. We can see somebody else.
Wow, so the SmackDown women's match actually got moved to the main card.
Oh, cool. Well, then is there anything else on the
because of heat from the fans? So before we go, let me do this to respect the women, because I don't do this for pre-show matches, because kickoff shows are just pointless. We're going to do this for them. They deserve it, since they're finally on the main card with this match.
What are you playing on YouTube? It's copyright.
Nothing. I'm just putting
We
their
are the champions, my friends.
I don't ever put kickoff stuff on the.
And we'll keep on fighting
till
the
copyright.
So you still want to do? We have been copyrighted.
We are getting sued.
No more of the podcast.
So now,
because we have been sued. Oh man, we have so much fun here.
And alright, that's why people watch us.
Well, obviously it counts. If it didn't count, that'd be sad. But who wins a SmackDown? Michael and Jamie both say Becky Lynch.
I don't know. Like I said, the biggest thing with this is because they're so vague.
Naomi.
Because they're so vague of what they're calling the match. I think somebody that's returning or debuting is going to end up winning. Because they said any active woman on the roster. They could sign somebody from NXT and have them come up, and then they could win the title. Because they're so vague, I think that a new returning person or a debuting person is going to win. So Naomi is a good pick. I don't know. I think I might agree with Andrew and say Naomi.
Man,
because they might have had her lose so she could come win at Orlando as a big surprise.
I say Carmella because of James Ellsworth or somebody returning.
That's what I'm saying. It's got to be somebody returning. It's got to be. That's interesting.
No, I think Naomi will win. I just said to check Becky's tweet. All right, well, let's check it. If this is a waste of time, I blame you. I'm getting banned, just saying. No, I'm joking.
You're getting banned, you're leaving. Get out of my house.
See what she said. Hasn't said anything. Nothing.
You said, spoiler alert, the creative team is letting me win tonight. Ha ha ha, LOL.
Well, I didn't see anything. I think Natty could be the shocker of the night. I hope to God not. I really don't. I'm not a fan. Come on, you guys!
Maybe we see Mickey
but before
James
we
do it.
continue, we do have a WrestleMania virgin here.
What?
Oh my.
Oh, Trev.
Kev,
Oh, he's
have
probably
you ever
growing
watched
up.
WrestleMania? Are you lying to me? All right, so we have one WrestleMania virgin, possibly two. I don't know. He's been watching the pay-per-views, though. I've gotten him back into it, but he still likes Roman Reigns, so we got to get him out of that.
No, dude, it's fine. Let him do it. Let him and Juan have a party when he ends up beating Undertaker.
Jamie says, ooh, ah.
Yeah, dude, we gotta wait to predict that match for Juan to get here. If he's not here already, we gotta wait.
Trev, it's been a while since you've watched wrestling. I think since Legacy was a thing.
Oh, I love Legacy.
What do you think? What do you think of tonight? You think it'll be good? You have to get close if you want people to hear you.
I want to hear you.
Well, I'm pretty excited. I don't know what to expect because I don't watch literally anything. So, I guess I'll see when it gets here. I don't know.
Okay, here's what you're gonna expect to see.
You know how excited he sounds like?
You're gonna expect to see Vince McMahon come out and bring out his penis and fuck Roman in the ass. That's what's gonna happen.
You know what you should have done, Blake? Shame on you. You should have shown them Takeover last night to get him excited for
They were
WrestleMania.
on the way here. I told them they missed one. They missed one for the ages. They both
Right.
looked at... Michael says, I hope Roman wins so his career is buried. Oh, God. Jamie says...
Get it? Because Undertaker will bury him, literally.
Jamie says, we want one. We want one. don't do that to one. Juan's ego's going to get there.
Oh, man.
probably dressed like
Michael says,
Roman.
hashtag I can and I will believe that.
Oh my god. We're not at the Roman match yet. Everybody chill with your Roman
Hey,
dick.
he's not the guy. He's not a good guy.
Oh,
He's not a bad guy. He's the guy.
Stop it.
What's up, Reckless? So, what are we going on? We got the Raw Tag Team Championship, a triple threat ladder match.
I think we're all going to end up agreeing with this one.
Enzo and Cass, the Club, Anderson and Gallows, and Cesaro and Sheamus. Who wins?
I think we're all going to end up agreeing on this. I think we're all... I mean, I know I'm going to say I think this is going to be Enzo and Cass's finally their tag team moment where they finally get a championship. This is their WrestleMania moment, and this is the time. This will be the perfect time because Sheamus and Cesaro already had the belts. They had their moment. Gallows and Anderson, whatever with them. They've been fucked over already several times, so they don't need the belts anymore. I think Enzo and Cass finally get it.
Who are Gallows and Anderson?
Yeah, I know, right? The Club.
Jamie Kenny says he wants the Bucks of Youth to win.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Watch them return and help Gallows and Anderson win. Watch them come here.
The Young Bucks.
Yeah, Kenny Omega shows up.
The Hardys still show up and steal the title.
Well, that is a possibility. We could, because that is still really up in the air, and it doesn't help that we have Jeff Hardy say, or both the Hardy Boys saying that anything is possible. It also doesn't help that, it's the Hardys, and they're just a bunch of douchebags that don't like to tell anybody anything.
Hey, man, they can't. They got to make it a surprise, though. It's that much better.
Right.
Imagine them showing up and the crowd goes nuts.
Kev's probably about to sit back here and golf clap. I do think that Enzo and Cass will get their WrestleMania moment if the Hardys don't see he's golf clapping right now. If they don't, if the Hardys don't show up. If the Hardys show up, they have to win. Hotel Echo India Lima Delta Roman. Can't wait to see the Hardys. I wouldn't get your hopes up. Don't literally give everything on this. That's like nothing. I mean, the last thing that was really said was anything can happen / that they're not going to show up. So
Maybe they'll show up the night after. That's possible too. They could show up the night after.
They could.
Because the night after is like they even did it would be 24 about the Monday night after WrestleMania is the craziest show.
Yeah,
so it's definitely possible to see them there.
Well, I mean, let's talk about the nice love affair going on here with John Cena and Nikki Bella versus
Shut
Miz
up! Don't
and
just give your prediction. Let's move on. This match is
first off,
no one cares.
Nikki Bella did suffer a neck injury. She got cleared Wednesday to wrestle, so she is fine and everything, I'm sure she's going to be taking time off. The injury is right above where she had the surgery, so I'm sure WWE will make her take time off just to be safe.
Expect her to take limited bumps tonight. I'm
you ready
thinking.
for the most predictable prediction, Kyle?
What's that?
I'm gonna do it just for you.
No.
Miz
please
and
don't.
Maurice win this. They're gonna pull the upset.
That was what I said a few weeks ago.
Cena's not gonna turn heel. You're crazy to think he's gonna turn heel, reckless. Jamie says, "I declare myself into the Royal Rumble match." Stares weirdly into camera and breathes heavily. I declare.
I declare.
Now, I do say that I declare myself into the Royal Rumble this year.
Since
That's Enzo as the KFC guy.
Since when did Roman turn into that?
I do declare.
By God, John Cena proposes with the chair.
Dude, could you imagine that John Cena and Nikki win the match and then John Cena proposes to Nikki at WrestleMania?
It better not happen.
If they do, I hate this brand more and more than I've ever have in my entire
Michael
life.
says, in honor of Teddy Long, John and Nikki versus The Miz and Maurice, loser faces The Undertaker.
The Undertaker!
No, but what do you guys think? Holla holla, play.
Andrew, I'll
I
let you
think
go.
this safe bet is to go with Nikki and John. But you know what? I just don't like how they have been pretty much dominating the Miz and Maurice on TV, in and outside of the ring. So I'm gonna go with the upset and say Miz and Maurice.
All right. Kyle, do
All right.
you want to be the only one who gets this prediction right?
Yeah, I'll just be the safe bet. This would probably be the only safe bet I'm actually gonna make tonight. I'll pick Cena and Nikki, I guess.
All right,
Might as well
here
pick
is
Big
the
Match
actual
John.
prediction. Does Cena propose tonight?
Probably. I could see that happening because Miz has been riding him about it, so I could see that happening tonight. Be the biggest deal to do it at WrestleMania, then fucking make everybody want to throw up.
Wow, that's really rude. All right, moving on.
It's rude, but it's true.
Intercontinental Championship. Baron Corbin versus Dean Ambrose. Like I said,
I got
Baron
this,
Corbin
dude.
will be a WWE champion by the end of this year. Now let's go.
Baron Corbin.
All right, we got one Baron Corbin.
I think this is Baron Corbin's moment. It's like I said, it's WrestleMania tonight is the perfect moment for a lot of people to take the championship, and I think Baron Corbin's one of them.
Dean Ambrose, because Dean has been the guy that's getting his ass beat night in and night out on every single SmackDown. Dean wins this match. Has kind of has a redemption from last year's, so-called WrestleMania match or street fight with Brock Lesnar that included maybe 3 chair shots. So I think that Dean will get redemption here, win that match, because if I'm not mistaken, in singles career, he's 0-3.
In
I
WrestleMania?
think so. What was his first WrestleMania match then? Before the
31, the Intercontinental Championship ladder match. Last year it was with Brock, so he's 0-3.
Oh, yeah.
So, the forklift will do a roll up and win, celebrating with the fans.
There you go.
So yeah, that's what do you guys? You both said Baron Corbin. All right.
Yeah.
Kevin Owens versus Chris Jericho.
Kevin Owens.
100% Kevin Owens. Chris Jericho will be leaving WWE to tour with Fozzy after WrestleMania. Or actually,
It's gonna suck seeing him go, but it's been an awesome ride. And when he first came on, we didn't think he was gonna last as long as he did. I'm so glad that he decided to stick around for a full year.
Yeah. What do you think, Kyle?
What I would really love to see is we see that match happening. Samoa Joe interferes somehow, and they start beating down on Jericho, and then we see Finn Balor return.
But does Finn Balor do the double turn?
I don't know, but that's possible.
Ideally, it makes the most sense because you have Seth, you have Roman, and if Chris Jericho's leaving, then it makes sense. So Brock Lesnar wins at WrestleMania. Agreed good, and Baron Corbin wins the title KO. Jamie says, I have a feeling Chris will win and drop the title the next night against Samoa Joe. Don't know why.
Yeah, I think I'm going to agree with you guys and say because of Chris Jericho end up touring that I'm going to agree with you guys and say Kevin Owens wins. But I do think it's definitely possible that we see them beat down Jericho and then Finn Balor return. That'd be a great way for him to return. It'd be perfect because then he can kind of renew that feud with Kevin Owens, how great it was. Or he could do that double turn like you said and end up like kind of starting that faction up.
Right.
That's been rumored also.
Right. So we're all saying Chris Jericho?
Yep, that's it.
All right. Seth Rollins versus Triple H. Wait, Andrew, did you say Chris Jericho or did you even give a prediction?
I said Kevin Owens.
I thought we all said Kevin Owens.
Oh, I said Kevin Owens. My bad.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, wait, I thought you were being sarcastic. I'm like, yeah, we all said Chris Jericho.
Travis is back here fascinated that Chris Jericho's the lead singer of Fozzy. Okay.
Yeah, man.
So right now,
You
Chris
do
Jericho's Chris is about to lose, and his band comes out of nowhere, helps him out. Trav.
Yeah, there you go. They're performing for WrestleMania, actually.
Michael, I just realized Jericho had about only one WrestleMania moment, even after creating the Money in the Bank. Yeah, but it was a good one. Seth Rollins, Triple H. This is probably, in my opinion, the most unpredictable match of the night. One of them. I think tonight's really good with unpredictability. I say that, and I'm sitting here thinking, man, these matches are really predictable.
Yeah, this.
No, man, I'm gonna make the wild wall ball predictions, so that's gonna be my job for today. I'm gonna be Chris.
All right, so you're gonna say Zack Ryder comes out of nowhere and wins?
Zack Ryder and Eva Marie are gonna team up together, and they're gonna take out Triple H.
Oh Lord.
Whose music hits?
Eva Marie.
All right, it's about right. What do you think though, Trev? Kev, or no, Kyle. God, too many names. Kyle, what do you think?
Jesus, dude. Man, I don't know. This match is kind of hard to predict. I want to say, though, that this is Seth Rollins going to beat Triple H and kind of get his redemption that he's been looking for so long.
I honestly don't think the faction for Triple H really comes out until tomorrow. But if the faction does come out, I think this is where it happens. Jamie says the Crutch will win and use the ropes as leverage. Travis says Triple H is my guy. Jamie says if Triple H loses, he overtakes Shawn Michaels' losing record with 12 losses. Michael Andrews says Seth becomes a WWE version of AJ Styles' evil ways after losing.
Well, here's my prediction on this. In all seriousness, since I'm doing all the wild ball predictions, I'm going to say Triple H wins this due to the faction.
Due to the faction?
Due to the faction.
All right, I could see it.
Seth Rollins is off TV for about a month or so while he finishes recovering. Yeah.
All right.
That's definitely possible, yeah. Like I said, this match can really go either way, and I'd be okay with either way happening.
Easily could see it. Now we have Undertaker, Roman Reigns.
Oh, no. Oh, this match. I don't want to predict this match. This match is a hard one. I think in my opinion, at least in my opinion. I know that like we obviously like joke around and say that Roman's gonna destroy Undertaker and all that shit, but I mean, I think this could still go either way. I think we could see Undertaker win and then Roman turn heel, or Roman win and turn heel, or nothing at all like that happening, where he doesn't turn. He just keeps trying to be the face and try to be liked by the crowd. I'll let you guys go first for predicting because I don't know yet.
I think if JR's out there and he announces this match, it's Undertaker's last.
Yeah.
You think JR will be out here tonight?
It's rumored, but we don't know until we get there. So.
Also, Mauro Ranallo on Twitter congratulated JR, so I'm assuming yeah. Jamie says I'm not a good guy, I'm not a bad guy, I'm just the guy who will retire the Undertaker. Michael says Shield helps Roman, but Undertaker still kicks out. I mean, maybe if it was a streak,
Shield helps
I mean,
Roman.
I don't think Dean and Seth are going to go out there just to help him beat the Undertaker.
Especially with Seth on one leg.
But, like I said from the beginning, there's no way Roman loses this match. There just isn't.
Yeah, Roman wins this.
I don't know, I think it's possible. I think he could lose and then kind of like turn heel and be like, okay, fuck you guys. You guys didn't believe me or some shit. You guys didn't want to believe that.
I just don't see the Undertaker winning this.
I don't know,
Yeah.
man. I mean,
I hope
last-
he does. I hope he does.
I do hope the Undertaker wins. I do, especially if this is like possibly his last WrestleMania. I want him to go out on a win so bad. I don't want him to go out on a loss and just leave.
Well, if this was on Hope, we'd be predicting a lot differently, wouldn't we?
Yeah, you're right. It's true. I'll go with you guys and say Roman then.
Jamie Kenney, in a really polite voice and real quietly, says, Ooh, ah. You know, I really do hope that this isn't Taker's last, but in reality, and also this could main event WrestleMania. We cannot forget about that.
Which I'm sort of nervous about. I mean, not for Roman's sake, because Roman has been performing pretty well as of late. I'm more nervous about the Undertaker. The last time we saw Taker in a ring, he wasn't moving too well. So I mean, a good solid 40-minute match. I'm a little bit worried about that.
Yeah, and a huge issue is that Blake even said like the news coming out about Undertaker having like a bad hip right now, and the problem is that Roman Reigns' finisher is a spear. That's not good on your hips at all.
No.
When you hit the ground like that, when you get speared like that with that kind of force, that's not good. So I'm worried that like Roman's gonna do that, even if he tries to like kind of baby it, like baby the Undertaker's ribs, and then he's still gonna end up like hurting the guy.
Michael Andrews says if Undertaker main events it, more than likely means it'll be his last. I could see that easily.
Oh man, I don't want him to go out on a loss. He doesn't deserve it. He's been around since like WrestleMania started, pretty much. I don't want to see him go out on a loss.
I don't think anybody does, but I mean, it's just he's an old school guy, so it'll happen.
Yeah, and he would want that. I understand that, but just like he deserves so much better than that, man. Let him go out on a win. Let him like do all the farewell and everything.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, let's go with the Raw Women's Championship. The fatal four-way between the Raw Women's Championship, Bayley, Charlotte, Sasha Banks, and Kyle's favorite wrestler, Nia Jax.
Of course,
Nia
she's not like most girls. She's not. I think this match could go two ways. Out of the 4 women in the match, I think 2 women have a chance of winning. The other 2 don't. I don't see Sasha or Charlotte winning. I think it's either going to be Bayley retaining or Nia Jax winning and getting the belt.
Let
but
them
what do you
go
guys think
out
about
on
it?
a good wrestler. Ooh.
Well, I can make a bold prediction right here and tell you that Charlotte will not win due to Dana Brooke.
Oh, so you're thinking Dana Brooke gets involved?
I think Dana Brooke's going to get involved and screw Charlotte after she's about to win, and start up a feud between the two of them.
I think The Rock interferes and helps Nia win.
What?
The Rock pulls the Royal Rumble situation and kind of like helps her like he helped Roman. He just rock bottoms Charlotte and helps Nia win.
I think Bayley wins, Sasha Banks turns heel. That's a scenario that's been like really up in the air, at least on the internet.
I could see that.
Bayley wins tonight, Sasha turns heel tomorrow, and
Bayley like pins Sasha.
Easy build to tomorrow. # we need Eva trending worldwide #1. Jamie says Roman will spew everyone. Ooh, ah.
So I was saying, man, The Rock's gonna rock bottom and people's elbow all the chicks at once.
Oh wow,
it's done. Right.
I think it's an elimination match, isn't it?
I believe so. Yes.
Okay, Kev confirmed. No, I'm joking. Let me make sure just to be 100% sure. Yes, it's an elimination match. So I could easily see Nia being probably the first one to be eliminated, then Charlotte, and it coming to Charlotte versus Sasha. Them kind of like shaking their head at each other, like, yeah, let's do this, and then Bayley, or you could have Sasha be the second person to get eliminated, and her kind of by a roll up from Bayley, and kind of be mad about that, kind of like you're not going to give me the respect of pinning me clean type of deal.
Right.
So, and I could easily see that happening. So, I think Bayley does retain though. Why do they announce Nia Jax weight and no one else in the women's division? I don't pay.
She's a big bitch.
I don't pay attention to that. I don't pay attention to everybody's weight. If I did, I'd be an in-ring announcer.
So
what other matches have we got today? Well, I know we're missing a few.
Well, what was your guys' prediction about who wins the women's matches?
Oh, Bayley.
Like
Bayley over Sasha.
I'm gonna say Nia Jax. I think this might be Nia Jax's moment, kind of thing, because she hasn't really gotten a whole lot of spotlight. But anytime she did, she would be on the winning side of things. No. She beat Bayley. She beat Sasha.
Nia Jax is nowhere near ready to have a belt around her waist. She honestly and truthfully should still be in NXT, but her bloodline says otherwise. Michael Andrews.
I do agree with you, but
Michael
I don't know.
Andrews says Sasha is terrible at elimination matches. She usually is the first one out. It's because of Sasha. I don't think Vince really likes Sasha, but
He doesn't.
my opinion of how the match goes, I think if it is an elimination match, like you said, I think it's gonna end with it's gonna be down to Bayley and Nia Jax, and Nia Jax is gonna
Well,
win.
she doesn't like Charlotte or Sasha because she's not a Flair, she's not a Samoan, and she's not a John Cena.
Right. Yeah.
Which encompasses the 3 other women that he looks highly upon that are in this match tonight.
right.
Yeah, but I'm going to say it's down to Bayley and Nia if it is an elimination match, and Nia wins still. I know that she's not ready. I do agree with you guys. She should still be in NXT. But with how the creative team at Vince seemed to really like her, and plus, you guys said her bloodline, I could definitely see her winning this match and getting the title, even though she's not ready.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? But let's get on to the first of 2 title matches. The possibility of a main event: Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg for the WWE Universal Fruit Roll-Up. I'm just joking, the Universal Championship. So, I mean, obviously it's been said Goldberg has made a lot of hints saying that this might be his last run or his final stint with WWE. There's also been rumors going out that his contract's up. So who ends up winning?
I don't know. My problem with this match is that I kind of want to say Lesnar, but it seems if Lesnar wins, I can't really it's hard to see in my head that we're gonna end up seeing that we could possibly see a rematch with that match as some other pay-per-view, and it'd be kind of like us be seeing this again. So I don't know. It'd be hard to see it, but I mean, it's hard as I don't think Goldberg will win. I think Lesnar's gonna win it, but it's hard to see the future of it because then who goes up for the title next? Who does anything with it? How does the feud continue? Because Goldberg's technically still up if you want to consider that. He's still up in the match count.
Oh God, here's Jamie's prediction here. Goldberg's son will take his shirt off, distract Brock, and Goldberg will take advantage.
Okay.
His son's
Wait, what was it? You think that? I don't think. I mean, that'd be a long shot.
Brock
I don't know.
Michael says Brock wins in half the time he lost.
Watch Stone Cold interfere to reenact WrestleMania 20.
Wow.
Remember that shit? Remember that? Watch that happening.
But like I said, this is probably the only match I'm not excited for. I'm not I could care less about this. I kind of wish that it wasn't happening. I mean, it's been one of the most predictable things in the world. Kind of reminds me of last year's, with the Royal Rumble and with last year's WrestleMania. Obviously, Brock's going to win this. There's no way that Brock doesn't win. I honestly and truthfully, I think tomorrow is the last, or tonight is the last time we see Goldberg. Tomorrow could be the last time we ever see Goldberg. I don't think he'll go for the rematch at all either. I think he's just going to be done. So, but yeah, that's me. I don't think we'll see Goldberg coming out on top. I'll be very surprised. Everybody is saying Brock wins in chat. What do you think, Andrew?
No, I'm not going here to get a positive record because there's way too much going on in every match. So, I'm going to go with Goldberg. Why not?
I swear, man.
Goldberg wins. He vacates the title on Monday.
Chris, what are you doing?
Says he's done. He's riding off into the sunset. He's going to Peyton Manning it. That's what he's going to do. He's going to beat Brock. He's going to shut Brock out. And he's going to vacate the title right off into the sunset. I done all I needed to do. I beat Brock Lesnar. I proved that I could still do it. I'm done. Vacate the title on Monday Night Raw. There in Backlash, there'll be the end of a tournament or something to determine the next champion.
Well, all right. You heard it here first.
That's my wild ball.
I cannot believe we haven't talked about this match yet. My opinion, this will be match of the night. AJ Styles, Shane McMahon.
I've been so excited for matching this. They kind of since they talked about it and started doing it. Oh, I'm so excited because the biggest thing is that Shane is going to go nuts and do another thing crazy, and AJ's going to
jump off this time.
I don't know what he can do now. He doesn't have he doesn't have a cell to jump off.
He's going to jump off a building.
Yeah, there you go.
As AJ Styles, no more comment.
I don't know. I mean, this is my match. I don't know who's going to win. I have no idea.
AJ Styles.
Because it
Why
could
would
be
you,
Shane to kind of.
AJ Styles lose?
Well, it could be Shane to kind of put AJ in his place and say like I'm the commissioner, and like you do, kind of like I'm your boss kind of thing to really like reinsure that to put him in his place, like I said, or it could be AJ to win to kind of like put him. I don't want to say over, but like you know what I mean. I don't know.
Jamie
go
says
really other way.
that AJ's going to jump off the roller coaster on the stage. Michael says Shinsuke, in my opinion, will go to Raw for one. Corey Graves says his finisher. Number 2, the titles matches his attire. Reckless said this is going to be a good match. I'm going to have to... I mean, AJ needs a win at WrestleMania, and I think it'd be the dumbest thing ever to have AJ lose the Shane McMahon unless there's some type of stipulation. If there's a stipulation, as in, like, if you win, you get your job back and you get a chance at the WWE Championship, and if you lose, you're fired, then I would say he would be losing. But I don't see him losing this. I think it's the dumbest thing ever if he loses.
Yeah, I think AJ needs to kind of win this match.
Absolutely. And you're saying, Andrew, are you going to be a Chris here and say something bold?
No, oh man, and I'm saying AJ Styles all the way, man.
AJ Styles
Drink
all the
it
way.
in, man.
Drink it in. All right. Final title match of the night. The WWE Championship, Randy Orton versus Bray Wyatt.
Okay.
This is an interesting one. This
Bray
one's
Wyatt
up
will win this. Randy's gone. As Andrew says, he hopes that this will main event WrestleMania. Will it main event WrestleMania? Probably not.
Hell no.
Probably not, but it should. I mean, like, in all due respect, I mean, the way it used to be was whenever somebody won the Royal Rumble, they main evented the
WrestleMania. Yeah,
the
that's
WrestleMania.
what you're playing for. You're
And
in
then
the
somewhere
Royal match
after
to win a main
WrestleMania
event.
21, that disappeared.
Yeah, I don't, because they just have other matches like part-timers who have to kind of take the main event because they need some kind of, moment to go off of before they go back to their house and sit in their recliners and do nothing all day.
Dude, like, here's the deal. No matter who wins this match, this feud's not over. It's not. It's going to be going into SummerSlam, I think, the feud between the two of them. So, I mean, I'd say Randy wins this. I'm going with Randy. I'm a big fan of Randy. I've always been a big fan of Randy. It would be nice for him to win another championship and kind of continue to feud. Yeah, that's what I'm going to go with.
Hopefully this pay-per-view won't be bad, is what Reckless says. I think we all agree with that. I think, like I said before, I kind of wish that the stipulation was kind of different. I kind of wish that Bray didn't have the title. I wish Randy had the title. Well, Bray would win this one, have kind of a WrestleMania moment. But instead, I mean, I'm okay with. I mean, it's just kind of like it doesn't feel as important as if Randy did have the title, So I still think that Bray wins this match, 100%. I don't think that Randy will win. I think he's just trying to this would be the final, set in stone of putting him over. Michael says Little Jimmy will win the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. So, I mean, we've predicted every single match here. Overall, do we think that WrestleMania is good?
Yeah.
It better be.
I think it's good. I know
it'll be after
it'll be
TakeOver.
good. It will be good.
All right. Now, does it top the masterpiece of what we got last night?
No.
No.
Do you guys think Kurt Angle comes to WrestleMania 33? Well, yeah, because they're going to honor the Hall of Famers.
The Hall of Famers,
So
yeah, it
he'll
always
be there.
happens.
So he'll be sitting ringside. I don't think we'll see Kurt Angle in a WWE ring for a while, but I do think that Kurt will be the Raw GM.
Well, I know that Kurt Angle had an interview with somebody at ESPN and told them that he would definitely love to have more matches with WWE. That he just has to kind of earn their trust back, and then he'd be able to do that. So he definitely he didn't say no to it. It's still up in the air. He said he would love to. I know he's still got a few matches in him, definitely.
Kev, match of the night.
I know my match of the night. You can ask me, dude. I'm good.
So as
Shit's
much
easy.
as Kev hates AJ Styles, he thinks AJ Styles and Shane will be match of the night.
It will be. That's mine too.
It will either be AJ Styles and Shane or Randy Orton and Bray.
So listen to this. Because Trav likes Goldberg so much, he thinks that Goldberg and Brock Lesnar will be match of the night.
Yeah, if it doesn't last less than a minute.
Kyle says if it doesn't last less than a minute, it'll be match of the night. So that's how long his matches have lasted. All right, Kyle, since you know your match of the night, what is it?
AJ Styles and Shane McMahon.
All right.
I know they're gonna tear down the house.
Andrew.
AJ Styles and Shane McMahon
You're
or
damn right.
Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt.
I don't know about Randy and Bray. I don't think
That's a
they'll-
sleeper, man. That's a sleeper.
Yeah. I think Roman and Undertaker could be match of the night.
Well, Trav just said this. If the Hardys show up, that's match of the night.
Yeah, I mean, if
Whatever
any,
they're
Actually,
important.
no, I wouldn't say that's match of the night. That's probably the moment of the night. That'd be the top moment of everything, but I mean, it's not like they can have a blackout because you know just as well as I do, they're going to open Mania with that ladder match. But
Yeah.
I am going to have to say that Shane and AJ are going to tear the house down. I do. I really either that or Seth and Triple H. Hell, even Taker and Roman could tear the house down. A lot of potential.
That's what I was saying. Yeah.
Almost said it, Andrew.
Oh, the P word.
A lot of possibilities for good matches.
The P word.
yeah, the dreaded P word.
I'll jinx the pay-per-view. A lot of good possibilities for tonight. I really do hope that it is a quote-unquote thrill ride.
An
Yeah.
ultimate one.
Just to let everybody know, I will be tweeting from @Realest Podcast on Twitter. My thoughts. I didn't do a really good job last night.
Believe that.
Because of how invested I was into that pay-per-view last night. I didn't tweet until like the third match, and I said, "Oh wow, I forgot all about this." Sorry guys, I was just really invested into this. Again, I will be tweeting from @Realest Podcast on Twitter. You can also find me on Twitter at Kermit, or Sarmit, as people would be saying. CERMIIT. It's just spell Kermit with a C with 2 I's. But yeah, be sure to catch us immediately following WrestleMania with our thoughts. We'll either be really happy and if not, then we're going to be going off on the show. It's going to be fun.
Mm-hmm.
So, Andrew, I think I'm going to put you on the spot. Any final words?
Final words?
I was gonna say that, man. Damn it. I was gonna say that.
Ooh-ah?
Yeah, that's probably
That's
what's
all.
gonna happen.
That's all.
That's probably all this pay-per-view is going to be. All right, you know what? Here's another wild ball prediction out here for you.
Roman's in every match.
Roman Reigns and Undertaker does not main event WrestleMania. Instead, it's going to be one of the first few matches, and he's going to pin the Undertaker and then get thrown into the match with Goldberg and Brock Lesnar, and he's going to pin Goldberg.
Yeah, and then he's gonna be in Bray Wyatt or Randy Orton and win the title too.
Yeah, and then he's going to be entered in Bray and Randy's match, and he's going to beat Bray Wyatt.
And then he's gonna win the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Be like, "Ooh, ah."
Well,
Those are my final thoughts.
and with that said, talk to you guys later.